Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Jacob Gago here. I finally got my hands on the 2024 Tesla Model 3 Highland. I don't have much time with this car, so I'm only going to talk about the key things that stood out to me that I think you guys may have questions on. And then when I get my actual car, which is actually coming very soon, I'll then be able to take my time and to go into much detail. So I'll show you guys the exterior, the interior, then we'll do a test drive. Starting with the exterior, if you were to look at the car from the side, you will not be able to tell so much of a difference from the prior models. Of course, the front of the car has some changes. The new headlights make it look more sportier. If I'm not wrong, these might actually be adaptive headlights. Another change is the tail lights. It also makes the car look much more sportier, and I definitely like this much better than the prior models. The trunk is still automatic, but unfortunately the frunk, which is the front of the car, is still not automatic. So I'm gonna definitely be installing something there. Also, as an FYI, on this exact rear wheel model, there is no front camera. So there it is. You can tell the interior lighting is here. If I understand correctly, when you put it on drive, it does reduce a little bit. Better than nothing. Something I really wanted with the Tesla was interior lighting. So we could pick the color we want, and it's very responsive. It changes in real time. The screen also does have thinner bezels. I could definitely tell it was a little fatter before, but now it's a lot skinnier. As we know, the seats are ventilated, and you can see the holes are there. The back has a similar design, but as I understand, it is not ventilated. I'm not so much a fan of the door material, but it is better than anything. I wish it did have the prior material, because this does feel a little bit like a rug, and I wonder if it gets dirty how it'll be. The dashboard, I'll be honest, I am not a fan of it. I do plan on changing mine. I do miss the wood or the white plastic, but this does look like it's some cheap material. So it's nice they give you the ability to control your fan speeds from here, so you could make it point up, down, doesn't matter. And you could control it. You could control your heat, so that's pretty sick for the heated package. You could also move your seat front or back. So say you're sitting in the back and you want it to move forward, you just do this and you can see it moving forward. I could see that being helpful sometimes, instead of going all the way just to go and move the seat forward. As I understand, you can't select a song, but you could play, and then you could, skip and all that stuff. Right now the car is, I guess, not working, but you got Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, test, Twitch, and then some games, some settings, and then some volume knob. And then you got 2 USB-Cs there. Pretty nice. All right, guys, so we're right here in the car. I feel like the steering wheel is way too out. Let's go ahead and push it in. So what we're gonna do, in order to put it on drive, we're gonna press up. There we go. So far, the steering wheel feels just about the same. I keep flickering, thinking the stocks are there. Just gonna put right, and there we go. Unfortunately, it's a rainy day, so let's go ahead and do a little push. So without even checking, I know that this is the rear-wheel drive. It doesn't really take off as much as I would like. I could definitely tell I'm not used to this yet, because I keep literally flickering the side thinking there's stocks there, but there is no stocks. Definitely is gonna get some getting used to. Definitely the haptic feedback on this is pretty sick. I won't say that it's really too much of a learning curve. I think it's just something you gotta get used to. I'm gonna see if I could get like a road where I can test a little bit of the suspension. So let's test a little bit of the, yeah, the car is definitely responsive, for sure. Like, I'm turning it. Oh, that's definitely responsive. Yeah, I must say that is definitely responsive. And you can see how fast the car was turning, so that was really nice. They said the cabin is about 30% quieter. I can tell that it is quieter. Is it oh my God, it's too quiet in the damn car? No. But it's cool to know that it got quieter, for sure. I keep hitting the stocks, like I keep hitting air, literally. There's it's gonna definitely get some getting used to. I keep hitting it and trying to change signal. I'm actually glad it's raining so I could test how the car does in terms of handling and staying grounded to the floor. It's actually doing really well, I must say. It's not slipping as much like driving a Camry or anything. Like it's really nice. I actually must say it is pretty cool to have the signal at your disposal. Basically, you don't have to ever take your hand off the steering wheel. That's actually really cool. If I was to be totally honest, I am a little bit not as hyped as I thought I would be. I thought I'll be a lot more excited. Maybe when I get my own, like when my own model comes with the white on white, my experience and my thoughts would completely change. I know it's a refresh, so it's not really a new car. It's not a, it is a new redesign, but it's not supposedly like a new thing. It's just like making better what was there before. So there are a lot of similarities, but it is nice to know you have thinner bezels, definitely clean. I wish the steering wheel was just a little bit more sportier, if I was to be honest. It's nice to have the ventilated seat. So it is a refresh. So maybe I would take that back. It is a refresh, but it does kind of feel like a new car. And there are some things to get used to for sure, like the stocks. I could definitely tell that's going to be annoying to some people. That's going to be a deal breaker for sure. And to others, they're up for the challenge. For me, I'm in the middle. But I am more leaning towards taking the challenge. So I think this is a nice car. If you're to hear it from me, I think it is worth the upgrade, depending on what year you got it though. Like if you're still having your prior one from maybe 2022 and forward, I don't think it's worth it. I'm coming from a 2021. 2021 wasn't as bad, but that was the transition between the 2019s and the 2020s. It was like right in the middle. So I even had the standard range plus, believe it or not, and they stopped that. So is it worth the upgrade coming from those years? Yes. 2022, 2023, I'm not 100% sure, but if you do like the latest and greatest and you could afford it, why not? So a question I had is, can you use this screen while driving? And it looks like you can't. But I also think it wasn't working when I had it on park, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Yeah, I know you guys couldn't see me do that, but I literally went like this again, just trying to change signal. So definitely it's gonna get some getting used to. I noticed a lot of videos never mentioned this button, but it looks like it's gonna be a button for you to trigger whatever you want. Okay, I don't know what this button does, so I don't know what it does, but you can see the blind spot mirror is gonna be right there on the side. All right, so to go reverse, we're just gonna click that down, and here we go. Let's try to fit the car in. I won't lie, I do miss the measurements. I forgot, I think they call it the radar or something, where it had it told you how far back you are from something. You still hear the sounds, but you don't get the numbers. See, right here it's telling me to stop, but like I still have that to go. You know, so it gets just more red. I don't really like that. I'm not really a fan of that. I definitely miss the percentages. So let's just confirm what range this was. Yeah, Model 3. This is not the long range. The long range would have said it. That was so obvious. All right. There you guys have it. As I said earlier, this is a great car. It does have its pros and cons. And I think I was a little more hyped than I needed to be, but that might change once my car gets here and we will be able to go far more into detail. If you do plan on ordering a Tesla, my referral link will be in the description. You'll be able to get some benefits such as free charging miles or some discounts. As always, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.